And I guess like, what's your viewpoint on like getting other stressors out of our environment? Like obviously like, I guess news is a big one, right? Like, something in your house could kill you. More news at 10. Like, I think these are things like we should be avoiding, but I guess are there other stressors you're looking at removing from your life? Maybe things we're not considering?
Um, there's some things where, like, what I say is that we can't really get rid of all of the stressors. What we can do is get better adapted to those stressors. Of course, we can eat better, we can hydrate better, we can sleep better, we can move and exercise better, we can become masters of breath. All of us have the capacity to just pay attention to our breath. Most people haven't even ever taken a conscious breath and just been like, wait, let me just count this breath and really slow it down. These are things that you can do that will have a massive effect on the whole quality of your life. And then, of course, like you're mentioning, don't you know, watching the news can be highly stimulating and stressful
Yeah.
because the news tends to focus on everything that's not good and not working. And so those things can, again, elevate brain waves, put you back into defense mode, and especially if it's something you're doing right before bed.
So I guess like looking at it, through this whole process, what has been for you, I guess the biggest mindset shifts you've had from the work you've done? Like, what are things that you're like, wow, I can't believe I believe that? Or what are the biggest mindset shifts you've had around that?
Yeah, I would say that the biggest shift is that we are so much more powerful and our bodies are so much more brilliant than we've been led to believe. Like, it's incredible. The way I like to think about it is like these human bodies are the creme de la creme. They are the Ferraris among vehicles, and we're all sitting inside of one. And yet most people are living in that victimhood mindset where they believe that life is happening to them and they have yet to take responsibility for the choices they've made and where they are in their life. But that simple shift from saying, you know what, I'm the one that got me here, and taking responsibility, it gives you your power back. And so I've seen it over and over again as people grapple with their own conditioning and their own way of seeing what's going on and what's led them to their current health circumstance. As soon as they take the keys back and put them in the ignition and turn it on, and they realize that they have a lot more power than they ever thought they did, it's incredible what can happen. And one last thing about that is understanding that there is no disconnection between our mind and body, that they are truly reciprocating forces that are intertwined and can't be separated. So one of the things that I've noticed is that a lot of the people having the biggest health challenges are living lives that they don't love, doing things that they don't care about. And because they think they have to, or they're supposed to, or they've been told to, but deep inside of them, there's something else they want to do. They want to express. The way they want to live is different than what they've been doing. And when you get access to that and you listen to it just a little bit more, and you start to fill your life with the things you love, not only do you love your life more, but your health turns on. Your vitality goes through the roof. Your ability to focus increases. Your ability to be productive and creative increases. So it's much more like it's a multifaceted approach where, yes, we have to look at those stressors. Yes, we have to look at our lifestyle, and we have to look at what we're actually giving our attention to, not just the media, but what parts of our life, what are the things that we're doing that we actually love, and how can we do more of those? Like, what lights us up and makes us feel alive? That is a key to your health.
I think that is the single most vital thing you've stressed today. Because I think when you look at it, Jeffrey, like so many people look at, this happened to me or that happened to me or this happened to me. And it's when you're a victim and when things happen to you, that means you can't change your condition, right?
Yep.
Like
Mm-hmm.
when you have responsibility for your own condition, good or bad, the positive about that, man, is you can change your condition. You can do something about that. And I think when you can have that viewpoint shift, it opens the world up to all this possibility. And I think for a lot of people, they can't see that possibility.
Yeah.